What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, caps and robbers, Inamo supers, villains, and everything else of the internet? This is Devin with Gaming in Progress, and we are here with another vlog. Now, I've been doing a little bit more of these lately, and Ogre has started his own kind of vlog series called Shrek Talks as well. I don't know if Fairlow's going to do anything. I think Fairlow's been kind of quiet on the channel lately, but we'll be fixing that soon. Anyway, for those of you who aren't part of my everyday life, because I know some of you are, I recently graduated high school. It was Wednesday that I had my graduation ceremony. So as you can see right here, we've got the little cover, and inside here we have my diploma, and there's even a little like drawing of the school that's supposed to be like an overshot view, I guess. Like if a helicopter took it and then drew a picture of it or something, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I graduated high school, and that's a big accomplishment for me, especially because I went through a lot of stuff in my high school year and my middle school year as well. I've had a kind of interesting life. Some of it good, some of it bad. I'm not gonna get into too much about that. If you guys want to hear more about that, I might talk about it in a future vlog. But yeah, so I finished high school, and you know, looking back, I will say this, it is very important that you finish it, because I mean, so many places nowadays require you to have a high school diploma to work with them. But at the same time, you don't learn as much, being honest here, you don't learn as much as you think you do going in. A lot of the information, I can guarantee you'll almost never use. So I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that high school isn't important, because it is, but I'm saying maybe the information isn't as important, because you definitely need the information for test material and stuff, but past that, I don't think you're really gonna, unless you're teaching yourself, unless you're going to become a teacher, or you're going to go into a field specifically that uses that material, I don't think you're gonna need to know how to map out a quadratic equation, or know like what's inside of a shark or something like that. That's not everyday. That's not like everyday life stuff, and they don't teach you enough everyday life stuff, and a lot of that you kind of have to learn on your own, and that's kind of a failing in the school system, I believe. But you do learn life lessons. You learn that you have to be careful when picking your friends. You learn that popularity isn't everything, and you learn that people aren't always what they seem. How somebody acts in school, and I know this from experience, and I know this from me myself. When I was in middle school, for example, I would act like a total fucking badass, like a boss or whatever. But I mean, and my friends would all act like that too. But we would act kind of like that out of school, like when we were all together as a group. But then, like, the fewer amount of friends, like, in our group that were around, the more different we would act around, like, whoever was left. So, like, say it was me and 5 friends, we'd pretty much act exactly the same way we would in school. But if it was just, like, me and, like, maybe 2 other friends, we'd act completely different. And it's really weird, because, I mean, you put on this, like this mask even around people that are supposed to be your friends, and it's kind of crazy. But as you transition to high school, you kind of move away from that. But high school definitely is important. You get taught a lot of life lessons. Some through maybe teachers' experience, sharing their experiences with you. Some others you just have to learn on your own. But I mean, it's really crazy. I've only been out of high school a few days, and I'm already kind of looking back on things and what I could have done differently and stuff like that. But you definitely have to finish high school, especially in the United States, because you need it for so many jobs now. But don't fret too much if you don't remember all the information, or maybe you don't do as well in a class. Because, I mean, if you're just going straight into work, they're not going to look at your every little grade that you got. They're going to look and see that you got the high school diploma, and they're going to be like, okay, well, you're good. Another thing is college. College actually will look more into your grades and stuff, and your after school academics and stuff like that as well. But college, I mean, given my high school experience, I'm not sure anymore how important college is. I mean, like, there are certain things that you have to go to college for, or like maybe a specialty school for. Like, for example, I'm probably going to go to college for a technical engineering degree, or something similar. At this point, I'm still planning on going, but that might change. But college isn't maybe as important as everybody makes it out to be, because I mean, there are only certain jobs that you really need a bachelor's or a master's degree for. And that's fine if you have those degrees, and that's really good commitment on your part. And it's really good that you even have a high school diploma. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, you definitely want to get through high school, but past that, it really comes down to what you want to do and where you want to go from there. And for those of you who are maybe still in high school thinking about dropping out because school is too hard, don't do it. Because you're gonna feel so sad if you can't walk across that stage, if you give up or you just drop out or whatever. And I know there were people in my class this year, my graduating class, that I know didn't graduate, and you can joke about it all you want, and I did joke about it a little bit, but in the end, I feel bad for those people that they didn't get to walk across the stage, because they let themselves down, they let their family down to an extent, and they just feel bad, and they have to go back next year and do it all over again, and it's going to be embarrassing for them to for the lower classmen to go, oh, you didn't graduate last year? And they're going to be like, no, I didn't, so I have to come back this year and do it all over again. But definitely finish high school. School is always going to be important to a certain extent. Elementary school, I mean, you can kind of goof around there. Middle school, you want to pay more attention, because middle school is basically preparation for high school, and they say that, and I didn't really believe it, but it's actually true. Middle school is preparation for high school, and high school is the big game. You want to pay attention in high school, and you want to do as good as you can in high school. Past that, that's more up to you. I will say that college, in some aspects, from what I've heard, is easier, because, I mean, you get to choose your courses more, so maybe you get to stay away from stuff that you're not going to use in your career or whatever. But at the same time, there is less time in the classroom, there's less direction given, so it's more on you, the individual, than it is a teacher to teach you. So yeah, I just wanted to make this this vlog to kind of put the emphasis on how important finishing high school is. And I know some of you will see this and just click away and don't care. That's okay. But for those of you who are watching this, it is important. And I want to take this moment as well to thank everybody who has gotten me this far. I want my family, my friends, my close friends, the friends I've made on YouTube, Broman and Andrew Dahl and stuff like that, and Mundane Matt. It's funny because I didn't actually want to go to my graduation ceremony, and Matt was like, "Oh, you better go to your fucking graduation ceremony." And it's like, okay, I'll go. Okay. Because I mean, the ceremony, even if you don't go to the ceremony itself is more for like your parents and stuff, and maybe you too if you're really interested in going to the ceremony. And I actually enjoyed the ceremony. But if you don't go to your ceremony, you do still get your diploma, so you can skip it. It's not as mandatory as they make you believe it is. And if you're wondering just randomly about the hat, my hair was a mess, so I threw on a hat. So yeah. But I want to thank all the friends I've made on YouTube. I want to thank the Gamers of YouTube Facebook group, because there's a great group of people over there. I want to thank Verilo and Ogre for helping shape Gaming in Progress, because I mean, when it just started out, it was just me. I was doing all the work, and it was kind of tiring. And I mean, I loved every minute of what I was doing. It's just I had school on top of that, and there were some times, being perfectly honest, that I had to choose between school and the channel. Sometimes the channel won, and other times school won. So I want to thank those guys for that as well. I want to thank my family for supporting me through school and stuff. My dad especially, and my close friends. For those of you who are watching this through Facebook, and I also want to thank my little GTA crew that we have. That we do our little GTA adventures, and we do other stuff together too. You've seen them before. That'll be Dirk Ratchet, L2D Gmuff, Alanator, LTD Flux, and all of them. And I want to thank you guys, the viewers, because I mean, YouTube gave me a focus that I didn't really have in my life beforehand. I mean, because I mean, high school, it was kind of a focus, but I mean, it wasn't really serious for me. I should have put more into it, and I'm already beating myself over the head for not doing as good as I could do. But YouTube, in the end, it gave me this new focus that I hadn't really had in my life before, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful people watch and actually listen to what I have to say. So yeah, finished school, and for those of you who have supported me and the channel and all that, I thank you guys. I can't really thank you guys enough for that, and I'm always going to continuously thank you guys for that. Even if sometimes I might not always show it, I am grateful. And I'm definitely not gonna forget my senior year of high school, because I mean, my senior year was when Gaming in Progress came to be in existence. So it'll always be memorable in that respect, as a respect of I graduated high school. So anyway, I know you guys are kind of probably going, okay, well, Devin, you usually talk about video games, and there's no video game stuff at all in this. Where's the video games? Well, I'm probably going to attach a little bit of video game footage at the end here, maybe like a just montage of a couple games or something. But you guys will get, for those of you guys who stuck around till the end, you will get some video games footage stuff. So anyway, that pretty much does it for this vlog, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce. Some people say it's a vlog, some people say it's a vlog. But anyway, also don't forget to check out Ogre's new vlog series that he's been doing lately. It's called Shrek Talks. Interesting name, but it works. Anyway, so yeah, this is Devin with Gaming in Progress, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.